Hi, I'm Matt with State of Flux, here with another one of my occasional series, the must-see, I guess? This is an occasional series that I do where we highlight movies that aren't really worth watching that I think you should watch. The movie that we're talking about today is Deep Water. This is a Hulu original film. They acquired it from places. I can't remember which studio they acquired it from. It was supposed to get a theatrical release. Hulu bought it and put it on their streaming platform, so you can watch it now. It's starring Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas. And this is a flabbergasting film because it can be resolved with a simple conversation, which makes the experience incredibly frustrating. The plot of this film is that Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas are married. Oh, isn't it sweet? They have a daughter. And she is in a open relationship, sleeping with any number of humans that she encounters. And Ben Affleck is in a very committed marriage to that woman, who is in an open relationship. She's comfortable being in an open relationship. He's not. And her previous lover has been missing for months, when Ben Affleck is at a party talking to her new lover, he very pointedly tells that person that the missing boyfriend he killed. He just killed that man. He just very casually lets the person know that he just killed him dead. And the guy's like, you're messing with me. He's like, no, I'm not. And right then and there, you'd think that man would be like, hey, cops, this guy said very concerning things. Yeah, so at the end of the day, this is a movie about her in a relationship with any number of humans, and him just picking off all the humans she's in a very sexual relationship with. Just so they can preserve the sanctity of their marriage. And it's just baffling how unlikable both of these characters are. That's not to say these actors don't bring it. Ben Affleck is really quite good in the movie, as he generally is, though this is one of his more subdued performances of in the past couple of years. He's had some really solid, strong performances. I think if you haven't seen The Way Back, you should check that out. He's fantastic in that movie. As well as The Tender Bar, for that matter. Ana de Armas also is really good in the movie. So the problem isn't from them. It's like the screenplay does nothing to make either of these characters likable, yet you can't look away. And not because it's good, just because you're like, at what point does he sit down with her and we have to have a difficult conversation? I think we should stop. I think we should get a divorce because I'm tired of killing all of these men. At what point does that happen? Or at what point, after a couple of these people die, isn't she just like, why are you killing everybody I'm trying to sleep with? It's baffling to me, but I urge you to watch it. And I will say, the best scene, because people have asked me this, the best scene in this movie comes at the mid-credit sequence. The movie has a relatively dark and sinister conclusion. Screen goes to black. Directed by, written by, produced by. Screen comes back up, and it's their daughter just singing in the back seat, and you watch this little girl just sing the most adorable song for 4 minutes, and it's I was laughing out loud. I watched it 4 times. It made me, it was just delightful. It was a delightful way to end this sinister kind of cruddy movie. There's no elements of it are bad, but none of the elements are good either. But I recommend that you watch this movie. It's kind of it's a must-see, I guess. Last thing I want to say is this is based on a book, and I understand where, like, if you're reading this book, it must have been a very compelling read. I get how that would be a very compelling read, because you'd want to know what's happening next. Is this guy really killing people? Is she aware of it? Is she not aware of it? What's going on? Like, I'm, like, interested in reading the book just to see how it reads, because I do think it would read really well. It's just when it translates into live action and you're watching it like out loud, you're just like, how are these people not talking to each other? Like, this is just the dumbest thing. So anyway, that's my review of Deepwater. Check it out on Hulu. Let me know what you thought of that movie in the comments down below. What was your like really weird off-putting scene? I will also condemn the fact that like I'm not sure who directed it, male, female, or whatever. It's very male gazy, and I wasn't a fan of that. Like, she is naked in abnormal amounts of this movie, and I'm fine with nudity and stuff like that if it's like integral. But this just seemed crass at points where I just kind of felt bad for her for kind of almost being used. But anyway, that's the last I'll talk about it. Let me know what you think of Deepwater. Thanks for watching. Bye.